this video, we're going to do some poses I like to do right before relaxation pose, shavasana. So we start in a seated pose. And you can stay cross-legged, one leg in front, or if you know how or want to try, one foot comes on top in a half lotus pose. Now let's start by taking our left hand, crossing it over, palm out, right hand goes behind. Inhale, look to the side, and then exhale, twist, look over your back shoulder. Inhale, can you sit a little taller? And exhale, twist a little deeper. One more time. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, twist. And then come through center. We're going to go the other side. So now your right hand crosses, palm out. Inhale, looking at the side. Exhale, twist, looking behind you. Pushing down with both legs in the front. Pushing on the back of your front hand and the fingers of your back hand. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Now stay as long as you want with that. Otherwise, come forward. If you're cross-legged, switch which foot is in front. And if you're half lotus, switch which foot is on top. Sitting tall through the spine. Let's cross the left hand again. Palm out. Right hand goes behind. Inhale, sitting tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, twist. Really breathe deep in a twist. We might constrict our lungs, so must focus carefully on breathing. And you might want to stay longer on this side. When you're ready, keep the legs, but other hand crosses, this time right palm, palm out, left hand behind. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, twist. And remember, don't just sit here. Really try and twist through that spine, looking a little more over your shoulder, either down at the floor or back at the wall. And then when you're complete with that, come out, uncross your legs, and let's bring them straight out into staff or stick pose. So reaching down for your ankles, or if you can, even grabbing your toes. This pose I like because there's lots of options. You can curl those toes towards your eyes for the back of your legs. You can lean forward at the hip for a hip and lower back stretch. And you can pull back wherever your hands are and lean back, pull back for a shoulder stretch. And combination, you can push your feet against your hands and just feel any last spots of tension. Done with that, release. We'll do it one more time, I think. Let's come back to cross-legged. Even if you did half lotus before, we'll all sit cross-legged, just sitting tall, because we're going to stretch our neck here, so we want our lower body relaxed. Tuck your chin in, rise your chin up to one shoulder, and tilt your head. Then bring your chin back in, chin up to the other side, tilt your head. Now, pull in on the leg in front of your cross-legged position. And if you want more, opposite hand that you're leaning to. So if you're leaning to the right, your left hand pushes, and an invisible column of air. And if you're leaning to the left, your right hand pushes on an invisible column of air. I wouldn't push off the floor, I find that less effective, but you can. What you're going for is a stretch right through the side of your neck. If you don't feel it, tuck your chin in, tilt your chin up to the shoulder, and then tilt your head. Make sure also to give a moment where you do a full neck rotation, a full circle. Usually not as tense on me, but it helps me find other points of tension lower, and then work those out. I encourage you to have your eyes closed. Try to let go of vision. Just focus on your breath and your body and relaxing your mind. Let go of everything. Good. When you're done with your neck, bring one foot forward and the other foot against that leg. So your legs form a four or backwards four shape. And then lean down that long straight leg, either grabbing the ankle or grabbing over the foot. You can grab the side of the foot. I like coming over the top of the foot. And then the last option I really like is opposite hand goes behind whatever knee is bent. That same side hand comes up and over and forms a C. And you look out over your knee, forming the shape of C and 4, C4, explosive. And then reach down, but I wouldn't touch your hand. Reach as close as you can to the other hand, but don't quite touch it. And that's how I find you get the best stretch. Good. When that side's done, come on up and switch your legs. So making a 4 or a backwards 4 on the other side. And make sure your foot isn't pushing against your knee. And then when you're ready, start to walk your hands down that long leg. You can also put a hand to the outside leg if that helps open up at the hips. Or you can reach down with 2 hands. Whatever you choose, I would curl your toes towards your eyes. And my favorite option, the opposite hand to the long leg goes behind, comes up and over, and then really reaches. So there's a lot going on here. You're curling the toes towards your eyes, you're leaning forward, you're reaching with the top hand, you're looking out over your side knee, you're pushing that knee down. Great stretch. Come on. I think the last thing we'll do is just one more time in stick or staff pose. Just reaching down for those toes. And just taking it where you want, curling the toes towards your eyes for a back of leg stretch, folding at the hip for a hip and lower spine, pulling back on your hands for a shoulder and neck stretch, or combination therein. And stay as long as you want with this, as it should feel good. And get ready for the hardest position of all, relaxation pose. Or shavasana.